sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
Okay, break.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set, cut.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead right away. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. From his own end zone, here we go. And that hit is gonna freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Let's go now.
Now Brissett on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down, 24 yards, and it's a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers finish off their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Go, 10. Ready. Ready.
Here's Johnson again. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Ready.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Hey, green.
Man in motion here.
Ready.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Hut, hut.
They'll run with Johnson. And he only manages 1. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hut, hut.
The throw is caught. And in for the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. Return lanes don't open for him. He stops shy of the 15. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready,
Back to the well again. They'll cobble together a yard there. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9.
ready. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. That's caught for the first. He gets loose down the right side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready.
Running for it again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Has room down the left sideline. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Brissett. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Where you watch